2024 Corvette E-Ray.
With launch control. Oh.
Keep going. Oh, that's good.
Holy, that's fast.
Horsepower and torque.
655 horsepower, 595 pound-feet of torque from a 6.2 liter V8 and an electric motor up front.
All right, Jacob, so what motor is it and what size electric motor is it?
Let's hop to the cutaway. So we actually have a cutaway of the E-Ray. We've got the same powertrain as in the base Stingray. So this is not a Z06 engine. So we've got about 495 horsepower out there. Completely independent from that, we've got an electric motor up front, which is right there, conveniently located. You still do have a frunk, which we will show you soon.
How much power does the electric motor make?
160 horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque, and you can see that transferred right here through these front axles.
And it's magnesium with aluminum bolts.
Yeah. This is pretty crazy. Do you want to check out the frunk, how much space we lose?
Wait, first, is this a Z06 body? It looks wide.
Yes, it is, Yuri. This is a complete Z06 wide body. Nothing has been changed, especially on this particular one, because this one does not have the color-matched body panels. We've got everything in carbon flash.
And then on the side, we got black along here as well. And at the back, what kind of exhaust tips do we have, Jacob?
We've got the same ones as on the Stingray, not the Z06.
Or the European Z06.
Show me the frunk.
Okay, here's the secret button. And now for 2024, they're all power close. And as you can see, we pretty much aren't losing any space except for a little bit right here.
Tiniest amount. And power close, Yuri. That's on all Corvettes in 2024.
Okay, what do you think looks better? Color matched or black? I think color matched for the E-Rays 100%, and that's the standard way to have it.
Yeah, I think color matched as well, just to make it a little bit different, which we can see on the side right over here.
For wings, you get the standard Z06 wing. You can't get the cool Z07 package wing, and then you can't get the one from the Stingray because it's a different style body, but you can also get a different attachment here. That'll give you more downforce for the track.
So these are the only things that you can swap on this wing, and it does come with both. You get a separate one in the trunk. And we did get a chance for a ride along in this. We don't get to drive it yet. We will sometime, hopefully in the future, but here's some of our impressions from the ride along. This is straight up the best of electricity and gas right now. Carbon ceramics. Yep. Yeah. This is gonna sound like an ad, but I straight up can't believe I'm in a Corvette.
Oh my God, I felt so sick there. This is great. This is amazing. It's like Turbo S feel. Yeah. Oh God.
Okay, yeah, so it plows out a little bit there. Wow, this is high speed too.
Oh, this looks so easy to control. Keep it going. That was good, that was good. So what I noticed the most was that nauseous feeling once you're already moving, because the launch was really good, but I've never felt sick while I'm already accelerating and somebody floors it.
It's almost EV-like, but not at the same time, because you still have the gas motor, which operates completely independently of the front motor. I think they did an incredible job with tuning this so far from the passenger seat.
Do you like the pumped in audio? Because
I really liked it.
You get some like the electric motor sound once you get up to speed, and I think that was cool.
Yeah, it's like this kind of high-pitched whirring sound that you get from electric motors, but you still get to hear a V8, and it's not twin turbo. You don't have to wait for any lag. It's really interesting how this all works.
Okay, they all come with carbon ceramics.
Yes.
You need it because you go so fast.
You want these to weigh a little bit less because you have to add a lot more stuff, which we'll show you in the cutaway. There's batteries in the center tunnel, which total weight compared to a Z06, roughly about 300 pounds more, which is not bad considering you're adding an extra drive unit, you're adding all-wheel drive, you're adding batteries.
And then you also get special E-Ray wheels, which I think look really cool. They got a little curve to them.
Yeah, they're twist, I like it.
And what would be the Continental recommended tire for an E-Ray?
That would be the Extreme Contact Sport 02.
So the driver also did some donuts and some big drifts with us. The big drifts were like out of control. He was going so fast, it looked like the easiest thing to control ever because you get power coming into the front.
It felt very all-wheel drive because you could see him kind of pointing the wheels forward and then having to correct right and then pointing the wheels forward because it's all-wheel drive.
And then how did you like those really tight little burnouts we did?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, lots of smoke, and it was just from the back wheels, obviously, so that's
I got
cool.
to watch it from the outside, you got to experience it from the inside, and what I noticed is that it looked very rear-wheel drive. I didn't really see the front wheels moving during those burnouts.
And then another cool thing, they told us, everyone told us, the brake pedal does not feel weird.
We can't verify this yet, but we're kind of trusting these guys over here.
Yeah, so that's good because there are a lot of like hybrid cars that screw that up because this does have regen, that's how it does everything. There's also a Charge Plus button on the inside right there, and that'll help regen. So if you're doing a lot of laps on track, click Charge Plus mode, and that'll bring more power back. But if you're just doing like drag strip launches, turn Charge Plus off, which is the standard mode that it starts in.
And we will show you some of those interior differences a little bit later because the gauges are different. And one thing that we're standing beside, it's a convertible. You can still get it in the convertible and you can get it in the hardtop coupe with the removable roof.
Gotta go hardtop. So you see the motor, I don't know, you know.
Yeah, no, I get it, but you still get the V8 over there. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
And then another thing I think we just figured out, the ZR1 isn't gonna be a twin turbo V8. It is going to be the Z06 motor with the hybrid.
Maybe, we'll see. We
We're
don't
like
know.
pretty
Nobody's gonna
sure.
verify
Like after
the
driving this
existence.
thing, like after getting driven around in this thing, like it kind of has to be.
Okay, but we recently got out of the new Z06. We went to the launch. This thing feels completely different than the Z06, even though all of the performance numbers are relatively similar. These could not feel any different.
Yeah, this is more of like they want you people to drive it in the winter, even though they don't think people who drive Corvettes will, but like you definitely could.
And by the way, my Corvette's in a locked garage, okay? So it's not like you're sitting out in the street.
It's just like a different style of wildness.
Yeah, that 0 to 60 time today, we can still get 2.5. It comes with all season tires. There is an optional stickier tire. This is meant to be driven in the winter, and they're kind of trying to prove a point here by it's almost freezing temperatures, it's raining, and we're still doing crazy times.
And this is the first hybrid V8, because nothing is hybrid.
Naturally aspirated
V8. That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, so this can operate as rear-wheel drive, this can operate as all-wheel drive, and is the world's first front-wheel drive Corvette in certain scenarios in stealth mode.
Yeah, so when you start the car, it gives you the option to get into stealth mode, which is full electric up to 45 miles an hour, or if you floor it, or if you run out of electric battery.
So when that speed gets up here, we'll watch it automatically transition. Starts the engine.
Which is super cool. They said you can't turn it back on after that once you've started it. But my theory is that if you're driving, put it in neutral, cut the engine, start it back up, you might be able to do it again. Nobody has confirmed it or denied it.
We'll find out.
Or tested it.
I gotta check that one myself.
All right. Okay. And then another thing nobody's tested is having the front wheels go backwards while the rear wheels go forwards to do like super cool donuts.
Yes.
But like I think it should be able to do that.
I don't think we'll ever find out either.
Yeah, and they said it can't do brake stands either because, you know, so much grip.
Yeah, too much
in the back.
torque grip. This is the cutaway. You get to see where the battery pack is. So you point to that for me. So the battery pack is actually in the center tunnel, and the center tunnel is no different than a regular Z06 or a regular Stingray. And the power control unit for the batteries is in the front half of that. And there's a bunch of cooling, there's a bunch of wiring that's a little bit different, there's a bunch of plumbing that's different. A lot of the heat exchangers, the radiators, that's all kind of the same, but where it goes is slightly different.
And they're very proud that the front is completely separated from the back mechanically.
Yes.
Very proud.
That they should
Right?
be proud of that. There's a lot of tuning that you'd have to do to get that perfect. So the engine's back here. Nothing's been changed back here. Same horsepower numbers, same optional exhaust with the valves as well, and same transmission. So no real differences back here. It's completely independent from the front, like we keep saying in this video.
And by the way, if you were to protect the beautiful floors in this exposed model, we would probably use some Tux Mat And this is actually the same cutaway from the original Stingray launch in Spring Mountain. And Jacob, what do you think of the E-Ray logo?
I like it, it makes sense. I like how they integrated it. It works.
It kind of looks like the Stingray still. E for electric, blue because blue's an electric color. I thought maybe green, but blue's a little faster.
And this is not a full EV, obviously, but a full EV will likely be coming, basically verified 100%.
Is a full EV coming?
Silence from the audience, which is actually all the engineers that have worked on this.
That means yes.
As for pricing, I'm gonna throw it up right here. It's just over 100 grand US. It's kind of similar to a Z06 pricing. So if you do want to buy one of these or any Corvette, go to tsp.truecar.com, discounted price offers. I think that's it for this video, Yuri.
Let's end it off with some interior. Sit down.
Let's check this one out. Oh, there's the animation, look at that. Oh, the batteries. That's cool. So all of this seems to be, for the majority, the exact same, but we do have a bunch of different gauges that we've noticed. So we've got the gauge mode, we've got dyno mode, and then we've got data. So all these things tell you what the motors are doing independent of each other and what the battery's doing. So you can see how much horsepower you have from the E all-wheel drive system and how much the engine's actually doing. So again, they're really separating how much power and torque each engine is making.
And then we also get some like cool earthy colors for the interior and for the exterior because electric equals environment, right?
Yeah, exactly. So Seattle, I'm sure you're gonna have so many of these on the roads.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hope you like this walk around of the E-Ray. And here's some more cool shots of it doing burnouts. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah, more. Ah, sick. Ah, that's good. Best test drive I've ever been on. Awesome.